it do? Y'all know what it is. Another episode. Private Plane Podcast. Y'all already know what it is. It's Mr. Cino about to get ready to take flight. Well, y'all know we ain't having nothing but first class conversations. I got my boy.
How you doing, Private Planes? Jerry, we in the building. No, check it out for real now. Yeah, we in the building today. We got something coming to y'all. Hot, fresh out press. You know what I'm saying? So,
Just like this chill.
So to get straight into it, some tracks come from pain, from prison, and from the streets. Today, we're going to break down the real life stories behind the bars. So y'all, stay tuned, get in with us, see what's going on. Yeah. Let's vibe out. Let's vibe out.
We got chicken. Now, I'm eating chicken on the episode.
Shout out Crumpy's Hot Wings. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to whoever made this salty ass chicken. You got to dip this bitch in water. Shit so I know my blood pressure just shot up. Salty
that one Crumpy.
You know,
shout out Crumpy.
But my motherfucking blood pressure is crumping. Cause god damn, I ain't drinking cider. Motherfucker.
So
yeah, like I said, I don't know too much about being in jail. I don't do no jail. But a lot of niggas call me from jail.
I don't think it's about actually being in jail. I think it's more so of the artists that have been in jail and came out with those stories, or you know, or before jail stint they was an artist, or coming out of jail they found stardom, whichever way.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all screwed me, man. This is some of the nastiest motherfucking chicken I ever ate.
It ain't Crumpets, y'all. It's not Crumpets.
Y'all ever ate something so sour, you feel it in the back of your shit, and you just make your whole body do shit? It's some nasty ass chicken. I'm just gonna let y'all know that off the rip. But yeah, back to like, not to get off subject, but maybe I need to. Come on. Oh! See? I eat some white people chicken. It's too much motherfucking season. Chinese folk, I got it from Chinese folk. Too much seasoning about it. Too much yin yang. Too much wang. Not enough duck sauce. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, man, I ain't never been to jail. I ain't got no real jail stories. I went to jail for like 14 hours on a goddamn traffic ticket. And they tricked me because when I went in, they were like, come on, turn yourself in. You ain't got to go to jail. You're going to go down here and see the little pre-trial person. They're going to let you out. I get there, they talking about the nigga called out. The little judge overnight called out. I parked my car at the food stamp office. Because I'm thinking I'm just finna, She said, nah, we're going to have to dress you, and you're going to have to go to court in the morning, regular court. So I'm finna sleep in jail. The worst experience. One night it took for me to go to jail in 14 hours. I ain't never been back, ain't going back, ain't doing shit to go back. I think niggas gay as hell, you keep going to jail. Oh, that's just my opinion. It might not be, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing in there for a man like me. I got too much freedom that I enjoy before I go to jail, you heard me? But I know a lot of artists, they come out with the tough boy, rah-rah. You know, some of them come out and be like, shit, nigga, ain't nothing really happening. I did my time. Did what I was supposed to do, got out. And normally if you're a good artist and you do what you're supposed to do, you hold it down. But I ain't gonna lie, you could be a snitch or not a snitch. It don't even matter. Shit. But if you do what you're supposed to do while you in there, once you get out, your marketing right. Ain't too many artists got out of jail. Even 6ix9ine got out and went big with that Nicki Minaj feature and got his little bread. And he don't care about not that. He likes that. Mike got me one good song, got me all the money I was gonna get off of it. I'm straight. Gunna got out, did his thing. Boosie got out, did his thing. Gucci got out and we don't even think it's Gucci. So jail do a lot to these niggas, these rappers. You gonna be what you rapped about, or you just gonna be one of those.
Now listen to this, Bobby Shmurda. I mean, I feel like him and Roddy Rebel, I feel like they about what they rapped about.
What did Bobby Shmurda rap about?
You hear when he threw the head in there? Somebody called about it just a week ago. Some keep the pistol on seat, though, all type of shit. You gotta go back and listen to that song. I mean,
I like you said, the nigga that threw the hat in there. That's all we remember.
Exactly. So my question is, like,
He just don't. You see,
So
he
who?
flopped.
I don't think he
flopped.
did good coming out of jail. As far as music.
They say he tried to
Now I
go
don't
on
know
tour.
what he got going as far as other avenues, but I'm saying as far as music, what we know him
Man,
for.
he popped off a Lloyd Banks beat, bro. What you thought he was gonna do? He never pop off his own music. He
Well,
had no chance.
the fact that remains that he popped, and it's a quadrillion artists that never
Right.
pop.
Right.
So
Right.
you know, fact remains that he had that
Right.
that
And I
stage,
gave him
that
but
platform
at the
to
same time.
you know come out of jail and actually have, and then on top of that, he didn't tell. You know what I'm saying? He took time off. I mean, he took longer time to get time cut on his mans. Like niggas not doing it.
Good. Get what?
So no, but listen. But in the that type of shit is glorified in rap. So when you go down there and you stand on all 10, you do what you say you're gonna do, you know what I'm saying, and turn around and it's I'm not gonna say niggas aren't fucking with him like that. I just don't think the music was there. In my opinion.
I just told you that he slopped.
I don't think the music was there.
For you to quote a nigga whole song, you talking about you know what he be talking about, and what was the next line you said? He threw a hat in the air.
That's the first
You didn't
line
even
I
quote
said.
a bar. That's the first thing we thought.
I don't know about. I
what
except
I'm
for
saying.
somebody caught a body about a week ago. I mean, but
We could go.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
And you don't even feel like a
it
gangster.
was catchy. It was he put on for New York during that time.
Cool.
So
Yeah, he did what he supposed to do.
yeah, he but and then what about the people that get you and I guess go to jail off the lyrics?
Cause they tell the truth too much. I mean, if I was an artist, I wouldn't tell the truth. I'd be like a commercial artist like Ludacris. I'd rather take a Ludacris route. You know, just make good music,
That makes sense.
comical music. Then every now and then make some senseless music, some music for people to be motivated on. You know, but I don't want to hear nobody talking about
With
dying
the younger generation, I don't hear the Ludacris's.
Cause they ain't everybody do the same thing.
No, I'm not saying it's not in Ludacris's because at the end of the day, the record label, the industry decides who comes and goes. Period.
Yeah, it ain't no lyricist. My thing is the lyricist is too smart for the consumer. So I can't sell you something you don't understand.
Yes, you can.
How?
They do it all the time.
So let me sell you a Chinese book. What you gonna do?
Well,
how can it benefit you?
No, let me ask you this: do you think Young Thug sell in China?
Yeah, he sell in China.
Now, do you think that they know the English that he speaks?
They do.
No, they don't.
Trust me, they do.
Not everybody.
I bet they not. And I bet when he go to China, or these rappers go on tour, and they got 1 million fans, however them thousands and thousands of fans, they ain't. When Future saying my savage, they ain't out there in the crowd. The crowd ain't. They saying my savage is my they.
Because that's what the song's saying. Do you think they know what that means? Right around.
Hell, half of us don't know what the shit these niggas say mean.
No, listen what I'm saying. Do you think
I don't.
Do you think they know what it means?
I mean, they ain't hard to savages, you know, converted to our word.
Not saying like they dumb. I mean, it's just they don't know English, so you definitely can sell something to somebody they don't know. 100%.
How many times?
How many times
How many times I can sell you a Chinese book you can't read?
Well,
how many times you say I'm selling you something that you can't use?
Is it?
How many times did you read the Chinese book and you need no Chinese language?
What if I'm trying to learn Chinese language?
That ain't what we on.
That is what we on. Because if you giving me a book and it's in Chinese language, obviously you giving me a book with Chinese language for a reason. So I should be trying to learn Chinese language for you to give me the book.
All right, I mean,
it just makes sense.
I can't see the screen. Shit, glare
so. Now, are rappers glamorizing prison life? Do you think? What's your take on it?
I mean, it ain't even rappers. We need to quit.
I would say,
See, this my thing. This my thing with the world. See, one thing with the world, we put titles on too much of everything. We give titles to too much of everything. Has a title, like from the smallest thing, he stinks, she ugly. We title so much to with those titles, the expectations of everybody. You gotta feel like you gotta live up to something. So with the rappers, I don't think they the only ones, because your uncle will come home and be like, yeah, I just did a bid, man, ain't nothing, bro. Yeah. To where little nephew be like, shit, it ain't nothing. To where you'll see on TV, to me, the stuff I see, I be thinking niggas getting raped, fucked, beat up. So to me, I still got to feel, man, I don't care what y'all talking about. You held it down, I did this, I shanked this. I'm not trying to go. You can't convince me that jail is a place that's cool. Because for 14 hours, man, I talked to God. And I mean, I talked to God. I talked to his brother, all his people. I was praying every name I knew in the Bible at that time. I was not going back. Ain't been back.
well, I think it's systematic, and I think it's systematic.
They make it seem cool because it's part of the image. It's part of the facade. It's part of what that music about. So we're like, yeah, I went, yeah, it ain't that, man. I ain't right. I kill a nigga. I do the time. I ain't scared. I ain't scared to go to jail. I ain't scared. Then they killing the I'm smoking on him. So it's like they confusing life and death and going back and forth with a lot of life and death shit to where it's like, damn. So it is cool to diss the dead. So now everybody gonna diss the dead. Everybody who diss the dead end up dead.
That's true.
So you showing glamour, or you showing, or not showing glamour, or you giving light to things, to negativity, it always come back, because whatever you put out in the universe come back on you. So the glamour that you show to jail, like some niggas will tell you, bro, man, we just rapping about this shit. I ain't never been to jail. I ain't never did. But once I, like Tupac, once I started rapping about this shit, then the shit really started happening to me, because you're manifesting it out there. So you showing glamour, you making it seem like this and that is this. At the end of the day, all right, cool. You think it's that? All right, this what's finna happen. We got you. The universe is gonna be like, all right, this is what you putting out here. We gonna give you back what you putting out here.
Well, yeah, I believe in I believe in energy too as well. But at the same time, I mean, I do feel like it's it's an agenda. I'm gonna tell you the reason I'm saying this, because at the end of the day, like I told you the first time, the industry controls who comes and goes, right? So I can look up someone right now online, correct? And they might be a wonderful artist, right? But I don't want them because they're not talking about shooting people and drugs and shit, right?
I mean, I know, because the goal is to fill private prisons, and the only way you fill private prisons.
But just listen to this analogy.
That's the type of music you need out.
All right, but
what affects our mental.
Okay, but that's my point that I'm saying. So
you create game
when you got Spain and all this Spanish. Because I remember there's a point in time where, I mean, people always been dying, people always been getting shot and shit, but I know I'm from Memphis, so there's a point in time where niggas got killed, don't get it twisted, but not at the rate. It's like nowhere near at the rate that they get killed now. You know what I'm saying?
Attention. Everybody got ADHD, ADD, everybody want attention.
And there's so many people, niggas got into it with niggas all through school, high school, after school, all type of shit. And all type of shit, but right now today, a lot of these niggas can friends and they can shake hands. Now these young niggas, they ain't. A lot of them in jail because they done killed the nigga, and their brains ain't even developed yet, and they got guns with switches on them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say it's because of the music, because it's not, but I do think it's influential. Period.
Music is influential in anything. Country music, gospel music.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
So sometimes, like, I work out, I listen to some gospel music. Excuse me, I be ready to go to church. I be ready to shout. I be ready to do my little dance. I be ready to do all that. I be ready to go in there, do what the little folks do when they be playing in there. I be want to go play too sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I know they be playing, but...
Yeah, I do. So, at the end of the day, I do think it's systematic, because you have... A record label has an A&R at the end of the day to go out and find the talent. You know what I mean? Just like, for instance, let me give you an example. with the NFL draft. There's like, oh, these owners made it they, thing to write Shedeur Sanders out of the draft. Like, oh, don't put him on the board for our team. You know what I'm saying? Because of this or that or what the fuck ever the reason is. So it wasn't because of talent. Because if it was for talent, he'd went 1 or 2. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think no, my point.
He could have went earlier, but I ain't gonna say 1 or 2. He could have went earlier, but not 1 or 2.
The point I'm making is, so, and it's the same thing in the music industry. You might be a way better artist than him, but we can, it's a certain image he already has, and we can sway him for this. We can go and get a Lil Durk, or we can go and get
they gonna market what's gonna feel money. They won't put you in a prison. Private prisons make money. So let's go get the artists that's going to convince most of these young fools to go to prison. That's going to keep us rich. The rich going to get rich. The poor going to be poor. And guess what? We know we can influence their mental. But my end of the day on this topic before we go to the next one is we got to be more self-disciplined and more strong-minded to the point that we got to be able to accept that we are who we are and not allow what we see and what we see other people do to influence us that we should be doing that or being in the position that somebody else is in. Because once we get in that mind frame or get to living like that, that's what happens that's when we start to fade out of our own lane in life, and that's when you get the young niggas start dressing like young boy. Like you said, the artists start, nigga want to go to jail, sure, cool. You ain't no thug unless you go to jail. You ain't been shot, and then they start putting stipulations. And I be like, man, I remember I was growing up, the stipulations were different. Now the stipulations so goddamn dumb. It's like, really, if y'all just sat down for 5 minutes and thought about what OG just told you, you'd be like, hold on, nigga, did you do that? Nigga, what did you do? Nigga, what did you want? Is you coming with me? Like, what's up with you, homie? You make it sound out all back in the day, but no, but we here. Don't tell me what you banged back in the day. We hear you. Because the shit you telling me to do now don't sound like the shit you were doing back in the day, homie.
Yeah, but...
So don't be trying to make that shit sound like it's all glitter and glow.
But at the end of the day, I'm going to leave this topic with this. I feel like that everything starts at home.
It do.
So, as far as for us to say, or for people to say that music is not influential, it's not influential, it is.
It is, because some artists change
all aspects.
Some artists go to jail and come out a whole different person. Some artists come out and be like, hey, you know what, I'm going to do my... Some artists don't even come back to the light.
But the point I'm making is, regardless of how the artists come, when the fans, you know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, so it's like, it's a systematic thing. So what I'm saying, it starts at home for the parent to teach their child that this is music. This is a movie. This is not real. Don't go out here trying to do Fast and fucking Furious. You know what I'm saying? All that shit start at home. You know what I mean? Period. You can't just give your son or your daughter an iPad and walk off. It just don't work like that.
You still got a mind of your own. Your mind's still going to wander.
So what about the artists that came out and used their time in jail as, like, fuel? You know what I'm saying? For the...
Mike, you can say T.I.
Yeah. You can say T.I.
I mean,
say T.I., yeah. You can definitely say T.I.
Yeah, he stayed on the right track. People tried to question, say he told or whatever, but, he stood on his 10 and, you know what I'm saying, made it good. Tory Lanez. I don't know.
I don't think Tory Lanez shot that girl. I never thought Tory Lanez shot the girl. I'm gonna tell you why. Because of the situation. Why would he shoot her?
Man, he 4 of them and she 6'2".
Why would he shoot her though?
Cause she big. She beating his ass.
He smashing all these bitches, and they just found out. So why is he shooting anybody?
Cause she beating you up, nigga. Why not?
So if a girl beating you up, you gonna shoot her?
Nah, you whooping my ass in front of TMZ or something. Yeah.
You gonna shoot her?
I mean, hey.
No, I don't think that's what happened.
Did Eddie Murphy shoot?
I think what happened was what the dude said, that he shot the girl was trying to shoot the gun or shot the gun in the air or whatever, and he slapped the bitch arm down.
So he doing the time for gas.
No, he not trying to do time for no fucking body. But that's just the way. That's the way the ball rolled.
That's the way he shot the gun.
I don't think he shot the gun.
That nigga shot the gun, bro.
I don't think so.
He shot the gun.
Nah, I don't think so.
He shot him, bro.
I don't think he did.
So why he in jail?
I mean, there's a lot of people in
So why
jail
the
for no
Mexicans
reason.
they hit him 14 times, 15 times?
That's because he was, well, allegedly, it's because he was talking about the dude's wife at visitation or some shit. Or girlfriend, whoever.
I'm finna stab you 14 times for this little shit. I'll beat your ass.
Man, you never know. These niggas out here, they kill women all day for the smallest shit in the world.
I'm tripping.
And then kill their damn self. So, I mean, you know, you
So
never know.
you really think that?
These niggas in
so
jail.
So you think they're gonna transfer him or let him out?
Man, I feel like they're going to let him out. They said they had compelling evidence in 36 days or 36 hours it was going to come out. That was a day or two ago.
LA ain't no.
It was like the,
Ain't
and that was like a
gonna transfer him. They ain't letting him out.
politician type person. I don't know exactly who it was.
Trump said.
Huh?
Trump said.
Boy, Trump, I don't give a fuck.
Who running this shit?
Who
Who running this shit?
Trump the face. Trump the face.
Who put
He the
pen in the pad? Who put pen in the pad?
He the face. That don't
Who
mean,
put in pen
that don't got
in the
nothing
pad?
to do with Tory Lanez.
Who? I know it ain't
That don't
got
got shit to do with
I
Tory.
know it ain't got nothing to do with Tory. I'm just saying, if he ain't saying that, Tory finna do that.
That shit don't got nothing to do.
You just
Because
said
that was the case.
politician.
He ain't say nothing.
You ain't
And Chris
said a
Brown
dick.
just made $6.7 million bond. So what that mean?
You got some money.
And I think Chris Brown,
You gonna get money,
I'm sitting here
motherfucker.
thinking about it.
If he get that
I don't think
Tory
there's
time,
no
honey.
R&B artist in this time better than Chris Brown.
What's this time? Give us a beginning date.
This generation.
Bro, you give us a date, man. I mean, my generation.
Obviously, Usher is not this generation.
But I'm talking for our listeners. You say this
I'm
generation,
just
they
giving
might
you-
not be in our generation. So give us a date like from 2000 to, or whenever Chris Brown started from
From right now
2025.
until when he dropped, yeah. What you talking about? Since then, nigga. The nigga been, he never stopped. He never stopped. He only elevated. And then, you know, with the Rihanna
You
shit.
still got Usher. So I mean, I ain't
No,
gonna
listen to what I'm saying. I'm not talking about Usher.
But Usher this generation.
No, that's not. I'm not.
Usher
speaking
is in it. He been in 4 generations.
Okay, listen to what I'm
He ain't
saying.
been the shit in
Listen to
4
what I'm saying.
generations.
I'm saying I'm not speaking on Usher.
You said R&B.
It's just like this. If we talking about basketball, I'm talking about this generation. I'm not talking about LeBron James and Steph Curry. I'm talking about the Anthony Edwards.
Bro, Chris Brown been in the game 20
SGA.
years. But he 20 years in.
But he still. I'm just saying
Right.
he.
So what
You
I
know
just
what I'm
said what that makes what
He 20 years in because he was little. Usher been fucking 5 generations because he been in the since he was 14.
He's still popping.
Exactly.
So Chris Brown still got to do to even catch him. He still got to go 3-4 more generations after he
I like
did.
Usher. I think Usher great.
Right. So don't you just.
But I think Chris Brown the best in this generation. That's what I think.
He the most talented.
That's what I think. I
I
believe
ain't
it.
gonna say he the best. He the most talented.
I think so.
Two different
I don't
things.
think who better than him.
I mean, it's some better vocalists.
Overall, who better than Chris Brown? Cause he gonna sing, he gonna get out there, he gonna perform, he gonna dance, do some backflips for your ass. Might fly through this bitch.
Hey,
Ain't no telling.
At one
You know what I'm
time,
saying?
As much as I want to disagree, like I'm a Chris Brown fan, like that damn shit.
I'm just saying, like I don't see people doing this shit.
I'm saying, like, I was an R. Kelly nigga, so I know, you know what I'm saying. R. Kelly the greatest of all time.
R. Kelly the greatest, I think, songwriter.
Performer.
No, I don't think he's best performer.
Yeah, I think he's singing.
all
Yep.
day.
He definitely sang the jail.
Boy, R. Kelly freaky as hell. He's singing and sucking dick.
I ain't gonna put that on the man, but I think he's singing the jail.
Come on, boy, you just can't cut out being a pervert.
I can't put that on no nigga.
I ain't putting it on him. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. After you accept you ain't getting out, nigga. He got 50-something years, man.
I think he getting out.
Who won't live to talk about it? You won't live to see it. I won't live to see it. He won't live to see it.
I think he
Everybody
getting out.
who if R. Kelly live to get out, when he get out, ain't nobody he known in the world gonna be alive. I might gotta do so much time.
I think when Pablo One come on, he gonna do it big. I think Pablo One gonna turn up.
I don't even know who he is, but I don't think he gonna do shit either.
Hood Rich Pablo One, he just did
Yeah, trap rapper now, so. But all
he
these
just
trap
did-
rapper shit. Oh, you see Boss Man D-Lo They talking about he was D-Lo.
That's because of the faggot allegation shit.
Come on, man. We trying to get on TV.
Oh, I mean, excuse me. I'm sorry. The gay allegations. That's the reason, not because of his music. It's the same music.
Yeah, he got.
Blueface and I already told you niggas, he found the recipe. He make the same song over and over and over and over.
It don't last.
Why it don't?
It don't.
Blueface, the only reason you don't hear about him because he in jail.
Bro, we wasn't hearing about Blueface other
Yes, the fuck we was.
Yeah, when he was smacking girl around and her daddy.
Whatever the fuck he was doing, you heard about.
We talking music. 95 Blueface songs then.
Oh no, I can't.
Thank you.
I definitely can't.
Thank you. That's how we win that. That's how we win that.
I can't name 5 YG songs though.
I don't bump YG either. I'm just saying.
Probably like it's not a lot of. It's just not my. That's not what I listen to.
It ain't all about.
I listen to them. Don't get it twisted. Like on the West Coast, but I'm just saying, I don't know the names of the songs. Like if I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's hard. But I don't know the name.
I'm not like I said. I don't know a lot of these new artists. Too many artists in the world. I don't be knowing these niggas.
A lot of times I know a lot of people.
I be trying
because I'm in the music, so I be trying
to
over it, but
keep up with the wave. But man,
but that's the thing. I don't necessarily keep up with the wave, but
the older I get,
I keep my ear out because I like music. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, whether I'm making it or not.
The less I condone dumb shit. The older I get, the less I condone dumb shit. The older I get, the less I condone dumb shit. The older I get, the less. And the music is dumb as hell, so I don't listen to it. It just be me. Like sometimes I used to listen to Biggie coming up, and then the boy say so much crazy shit in his music. Then I started listening to Tupac. He a good motivator. J. Cole a good motivator. What's that boy that be rapping against Drake? I can't listen to him for nothing. I don't know why.
That's because it's just
Kendrick Lamar,
the Kendrick, but it's a lot of people on this side that do
I
get
listen
into
to any
it.
other West Coast rapper for him, like Mozzie.
Yeah, I like Mozzie.
I can even listen to E4 that say nope.
Nigga ain't gonna never disrespect E4. That's my boy.
I ain't gonna disrespect him, but I ain't gonna lie. E40 had to grow on me. You know when I started liking
E40 got a dictionary.
No, right. This what made me like E40.
These don't
E40
play
said
with
this
Earl.
one line right here. I was in high school. This might say this right here. It made me a fan. Jesus had dreads, so I knew. He said Jesus had dreads, so I'm gonna grow some. My boy came out with dreads right after this shit. I said that was a dumb ass line, but after that I just started listening to E40. He don't drop like it. He legendary. He just drop a song like Too Short. They ain't really got to drop like it. They can go perform their hits for the rest of their Uncle Luke.
I love Too Short.
Like I be trying to be.
My daddy used to have a Grand National, the bit with candy purple with some lower with the lights.
Uncle Luke was my type of swag back then.
But Too Short.
If I was that age,
slap.
He the only type of people I want to be around. Uncle Luke. That was like I ain't want to be around no NWA. I want to be rocking with all these little gangster. I would have been. But Uncle Luke was on.
Uncle Luke was live.
Man, I'm straight, no drawers, swimming trunks, no shirt.
I think Uncle Luke was pretty live.
No, they were too live. Not pretty live, too live. Crew. You heard me?
Okay, now.
No holds barred.
Now, before I get out this subject, I'm gonna finish this out on Hood Rich Pablo One. I think he gonna do great when he come out. I think Fujiano.
Bringing up this food.
I think Fujiano gonna do great when he come out.
Yeah. See, what's gonna help Fujiano?
I think Pooh Shiesty is gonna kill him. I think Pooh Shiesty finna kill him. Shit. So it's gonna be it's gonna be Shiesty. And before I get off this subject about Lil Durk, I don't wish jail on nobody, so I'd never be like nobody coming home or the evidence again. I don't fuck out of it. But the thing I'm saying is, with his lyrics, when you go back and you listening to the music, well, you gotta go back. It's always like that. But and he a good rapper. I think he real hard. But I think a lot of times they put their real life. They go too deep in the music with their real life, and it get to the point where you know who they beefing with. Like they do subliminal shit. You know who it's at. You know what I mean? And I think that's part of the reason what got him in the situation he's in because of just really the internet. I think he let the internet just trick him. Because, I mean, obviously he been doing his thing anyway, But I think the internet played a part in him kind of doing it different than he normally do, and that's what got him fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, a lot.
Okay. I thought you were finna say like you said before you in, because you said it 3 times.
No. I about to say a lot of like music is influential, but it's a lot of stuff influential people. Definitely online, because you get online, you scroll down, you think
Trolls.
people got everybody's life better than
Trolls.
yours, and it's not. I'm trying to tell you, it's not.
I
Please,
used to feel like that
don't
too.
believe
I
that.
used to be like, man, how is this nigga got so much money? But when I be seeing him, he don't be doing that.
But it be like that. But people be like that for real, and really they have it. But it's just, I'm just saying, don't. You can make an AI and create videos with an AI character now and get monetized. So don't believe. You really can't believe everything you see or hear these days. So what are some of the artists you think changed their life after coming out and of jail? Anyway, no homo, and it was for the best. No, we didn't. Changed their life coming out of jail.
How we got on this? Because we started with T.I.
No. We talking about who went up coming out of jail. Not saying they changed their life.
Oh.
Yeah. So now I'm saying like who came out of jail, like Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane is not the same Gucci Mane that we was when he went into jail. That's why niggas talking about, clown, no fucking clown. Kodak Black is the same Kodak Black he was before he went into jail, so it's a difference. But he was
junkie.
But Kodak been the same person he is.
You give Kodak a pack of flour, he gonna smoke it.
So it's, I ain't gonna put that on him, but when he came out of jail. Listen, when he came out of jail, he was the same person he was before he went to jail.
Junkie.
When Gucci Mane came out of jail, he was not the same person he was before he went into jail. So that's the thing. Who you think? What about Young Thug? What you think about Young Thug?
What you mean?
As far as this topic, do you think he the same person he was before he went into jail?
Hell no, he can't talk about nothing. Can't be. He's still in jail. The fuck? He can't rap about certain shit. Can't be in certain places. Can't be around certain people.
That new song he dropped, hot. Love it. That bitch hard. I bump it like once a day, nigga.
That's alright.
I like it.
I fuck with it.
I like Young Thug, man.
I'm a Lucha fan, so I prefer.
I love Lucha. But I haven't heard anything from Lucha since he got out.
That's how it's supposed to be.
He's just been buying jewelry and shit. My boy just been turning up. He just spending money.
Nah, he just been with his family, with his kids.
Nah, as he should. I haven't heard any music from him since he came out, so I really can't speak on if he's changed or anything like that. But I know Gucci Mane did, and he did for the better. And I like the new Gucci. I think he changed for the better. I think he is the full potential Gucci Mane.
I fuck with the old Gucci because
he even wrote a book.
I got it. I read it.
I like the old Gucci Mane writing a book.
I fuck with the old Gucci.
Pounds in the trash can, Gucci do the dishes. He ain't writing no goddamn book.
But you remember what Gucci said? What Gucci said? What kind of king throw a birthday
in the middle with the fucking leather pants? And then he just had this shit on, whole leather.
Got on the leather.
That's what I'm saying. That's not the same Gucci.
Get out.
But hey,
get out of here.
That nigga, he was doing his thing though. Can't hate on the man. I feel you. He did say that. He did say that.
Nigga, you know me. You know I bump.
No, I'm just saying he did say that. But I mean, it is what it is.
I just like the old Gucci, big stomach, ice cream cone on the first Gucci, like every time.
I like the new Gucci better. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, you don't even see that nigga.
I like the new Gucci better.
Cause you a family man.
Maybe so. Maybe that's the reason.
Yeah, he a family man. So,
I like the new Gucci.
So the resemblance of what he doing is what you doing, taking care of your family, your kids, just keeping the court.
Yeah, well, hey.
Like me, I'm out here. I'm 06. I'm a dog. So I'm still treating her like a dog, beat her like a dog, then pass her to my dog. You feel me? I ain't leaving no bitch $2 million. I go to jail. I'll put that on my books.
You see that turned out for the best though.
You know what I'm saying?
Mattress Mac put $1 million on the Astro for a season star one, 75 million.
We like it.
So that's what I'm saying. So you
So
got to
then
bet
how we
on
gonna
what
do
you
it, y'all?
believe.
About time for us to ground this motherfucking plane. And I appreciate y'all rocking out with us today on this episode of Private Plane Podcast. And this is the boy Cino I'm rocking with.
You got Jared, Private Planes, Jared. Make sure you understand it's PP, because I'm a P. Right? All right. Yeah, but yeah, we finna get out of here, and we're gonna see y'all on the next episode. We're gonna bring out some hot segments of real time stuff that's going on. So make sure you subscribe, like, do whatever you gotta do. We at Music Head Studios. If you need time, you know what I'm saying. We got a link in the bio for Wattage Studios. Come through. You know what I mean? We got different things set up. We also doing a free time Mondays. You know, we're gonna do a little more advertisement for us, so we'll get back to you guys with a little bit more
Rock
on
out
that.
Mondays.
Yeah, Rock Out Mondays. So, we out of here.